Okay, so we are continuing with Horrible Harry and the Holidays with Chapter 4 Crash. Wednesday, Miss Mackle passed out permission slips that we had to take home and get signed by our parents. Yahoo! A field trip in December, Dexter sang out. Then he drummed his fingers on a pretend guitar. Zuzu read every word on the permission slip. We're going to Shady Pines? He asked. Where is that? Harry, Miss Mackle said. Would you like to explain the activity? Sure, Harry said. We're going to visit my great grandpa, Sam Spooger. Harry paused for a moment. Moved to Shady Pines. That's a nursing home 4 blocks from our school. Miss Mackle walked over and put her hand on Harry's shoulder. Harry and I thought a trip to Shady Pines would be a great idea. We could visit the elderly people who live there and share some of our holiday activities. So that's what put Harry in a daze. His great grandfather wasn't living with him anymore. I knew he and Harry were buddies. He told him about gremlins and World War II fighter planes. He was a hero during the war and saved lives. I knew he and Harry played poker a lot at home. We could share our favorite stories and poems. That's what we do at our house for Kwanzaa, Ida replied. I'll ask Mom if we can play the dreidel game, Mary suggested. We always play that at Hanukkah. I could bring my Elvis Christmas Together CD, and we could sing Here Comes Santa Claus, Dexter added. Wonderful, Miss Mackle exclaimed. So get your permission slip signed and bring it back this week. We're going Monday. The next morning, we were all shivering in the playground, waiting for the school bell to ring. It was sleeting again and really cold. So see, at their school, they have to wait outside before school starts until the bell rings, and then they can come into school. Suddenly, a car skidded across the road, jumped over a curb, and crashed into the tall fir tree in front of Southeast School. Bam! Everyone screamed. Seconds later, Mr. Cardini, the school principal, came running out of the building and ordered everyone inside. As we passed by the fence, we could see the old fir tree was slumped over. I was really thankful the driver got out of the car okay. He looked fine. His car didn't, though. It had a smashed front fender. Mrs. Thunderberg, the cafeteria lady, rushed outside. I called 911, she yelled. Come downstairs for coffee and cookies and get warm. I'm glad everyone's safe, Miss Mackle said as we rushed into room 3B. What a cool smash up, Sid said. Bam, wham, crash. That's a terrible thing to say, Sydney, Zuzu snapped. It sure is, Mary agreed. I had a feeling she and Zuzu were going to be great friends. Harry was pressing his nose against the window. Since we were on the second floor, we could see everything, even the skid marks across the road. Song Lee reached for a Kleenex. Our big old tree doesn't stand tall anymore, she said sadly. It slumps. Miss Mackle was the only one who had something nice to say. It does slump, but there still is something to appreciate appreciate about that old tree. Song Lee nodded. Harry didn't look sad, just thoughtful. That's like my great grandpa. He can't stand tall either. He has to use a wheelchair now. Yes, the teacher agreed. And there's still a lot to appreciate about your great grandpa, huh? Yeah, Harry agreed. There sure is. Miss Meckle put her hand over her heart as she stared at Harry. So we'll continue tomorrow with Hanukkah fun at Shady Pines. All right. Play the dreidel game.